Welcome back everybody, this is My Journey 4K. We are back in the LMP2 prototype challenge. Let's get into it. We're going to start the race today in P5. We're going to try and make a move early here, going 3 wide into turn 1. Alright, we're going to end up in P5, okay. Strength of the field today is a 1399. We're coming into this race with a 1333. It is a 20-minute race. B license requirement for entry. Watching the battle for 4th here. Oh no, 6th place is starting to catch. We're going to make a move to the inside here. We're trying to defend, but they already were there. Going to force us to the outside of this corner. Another car is going to get to the inside. We're going to be on the inside for this. I think we'll be okay for a second. Oh, they switched back on us there. They're going to be on the inside of this corner. We're going wide. Try and get down there and defend our spot. Another one to the inside. They're going to hit the corner of us. Oh no, we went spinning. Looks like we did avoid damage on the wall. Another car heavily damaged in the back end there. You can see the car ahead doesn't even have their front end. Can see a little bit of damage to the back end there. We've most likely hurt our tires a little bit because of the spin, but we did avoid hitting the wall. We're going to get one of these positions back right away. Smoke up ahead. There's a crash. Oh, the blue and yellow car hit us in the back end again. Same spot. I'm going to turn it around, get across. Oh, spun it on the curb. We need to back up here. Not great there. Looks like they were trying to spin it around and were in the way. We had to come off the track to try and get by. And they hit us in the back end and spun us around again. That's going to damage the tires. Hopefully we haven't taken too much damage to the car. It has all been in the same area. The front end should be okay. I don't think we hit the wall anywhere. This is a B license requirement for entry. So there may be some people that don't have very high ratings and whatnot here. I didn't have a whole lot of choice on the first one. I was in the middle of 3 wide trying to go in there into the S's and was spun. It's gonna hurt the tires a little bit. And the second one, I was completely off track trying to avoid the damage, but they just kept going. You can see the damage to the rear right. It's got it bent up a little funny. Wondering if we can actually get up to full speed. If the car is too damaged. We did hit 6th gear there for a little bit. Might be okay for top speed. We might be able to recover some of this back. Looks like we're in 15th position. Looks like we can barely see a yellow and blue car just ahead. We're going to try and finish every race, no matter how damaged. As long as there's time left on the clock, we're going to try and get out there and finish. Currently in 15th, it looks like. Getting a feel for the car and how much damage we've taken already, and how the tires have been heated up due to those spins. In the long term, that won't be good for us. We'll probably feel that in the later laps more than now. This is a 20-minute race. We won't need to stop for fuel or tires. How many laps we do will depend on where the leader is when the time expires. We should still be on the lead lap, although we've lost quite a bit of time with the 2 spins. I can start to see that yellow and blue car a little more often ahead. Like maybe we're getting a little closer. Can see them on the screen quite a bit right now. Still in 15th, it says. Looks like we can see 14th just ahead. Maybe we have the pace on them to catch soon. They are a few seconds ahead of us currently. It looks like somebody might have made a mistake up here. We're going to close the gap. Number 5 car just ahead now. This should be for 14th, I believe, as long as they're not somebody who just got back out from repairs. Just a little over a second gap to the car in front now. And in front of them we can still see that yellow and blue car. What color is this one in front? It's like tan and purple. Very light colors. Gap may be coming down a little bit here. Give us an opportunity for another position back. Even though we took some damage in the first lap. And try and recover everything we can. Hitting the curbs just a little bit. We have closed the gap some. Can see a couple more cars not too far ahead of them as well. Looks like we're catching the tail end of the group and have some chances here for a few positions anyways. Plenty of time remaining, more than half the race left. We should have plenty of laps to attempt a catch and pass here. cars ahead will be battling a little bit, maybe. Looks like maybe it's yellow and pink now that I see it a little closer. Less than a second gap to the car ahead. Getting a little sideways out of there, but looks like we had okay exit speed anyways. We're going to catch them a little bit more. Gap has come down rather quickly. I think we're also still catching the cars in front of them as well. Maybe this yellow and pink car is got a little pace on the cars in front of them too. You can see that yellow and blue car much clearer now. Gap to the car in front is less than a second. Let's see what it says. We are still in 15th. This will be the battle for 14th. Catching a few more cars in front of them as well. We can see 13th and 12th not far ahead. The gap to each car less than a second here. 4-car train. We'll be closing the gap on both of them soon. It's possible that the yellow and pink car catches the yellow and blue before we catch them. We'll see soon. Maybe the green car that we can see up ahead getting away just a little bit. Gap's still not very large between either of these cars. Good to know we're catching that back group on the lead lap. We've got decent pace here. Looks like the yellow and pink car might be looking to go to the inside in the bus stop chicane. They've really closed up the gap quite a bit, which has allowed us to get even closer. Into turn 1, nobody's going to make the move there. We'll see if we can get... Oh! Getting sideways just a little bit there as we're catching them. Car ahead is still going to put the pressure on the yellow and blue car. That is the battle for 13th. Maybe going side by side there. A few minutes remain in the race. The yellow and blue car going defensive to the inside. Yellow and pink car did get by, but for how long? We've closed up the gap now to the yellow and blue car. Yellow and pink locking it up a little. The gap has come down to the cars in front again. You can see the green car up ahead much clearer now. I believe we're still in 15th. Gonna be battling for 14th really soon here. They're looking to go defensive, it looks like. We do still have time in the race. Maybe we can get a better exit here. Possibly close enough to make a move in the bus stop chicane. Right on the yellow and blue car. We are going to go to the inside here. We're going to lock them up twice. Our tires telling us how upset they are from the spins earlier. Trying to break in the dirty part of the track is also not the easiest. Yellow and blue cars back on the tail of the yellow and pink. Coming out of turn one, not a good exit again, second time in a row. We're gonna need to be careful of that if we want to get these positions back. Cars ahead, battling. Still. Looks like the yellow and pink might have to go defensive. Oh, green car went off ahead. We are going to get that position back. That should be 14th now. You can see that yellow and blue car just ahead of us here. Going slightly wide there, but not off track. We're going to be alright. You can see the cars ahead battling. Won't be long. We'll close that gap up once more if they start battling. Nobody's making the move in front yet, but we are closing it up decently. They're not getting away from us yet. Green car behind, still back a little bit. Yep, we are up to 14th. Cars ahead going side by side. Tough place to go side by side and pass somebody there. Somebody might have to let off. Yellow and pink car did maintain the lead, although the yellow and blue car is now passing them. We're going to flash our lights. We've got to run on the yellow and pink car. We did not get by, but we are right on them. Yellow and blue car getting a little sideways. They're going to go side by side again. Or it looks like we're going to try and go 3 wide. Oh, the yellow and pink car did hit the yellow and blue. We're going to pass both of them right there in one turn. You can see the other green car slightly behind. I believe that is 12th position. Cars in front getting a little contact, allowing us by both of them. With just a few minutes remain in the race, we've been able to battle our way back up to 12th, I believe. We'll check that when we cross the line. We did fall to 16th for a little bit. Started the race in 5th. You can see the yellow and blue car falling behind a little bit. Probably about a second gap to the car behind now. Once we cross the line, we'll check our position. See where we're at. 12th position, waving the white flag. This will be the last lap. We just need to hold them off 1 second gap or so. A good clean lap, we should be able to take 12th. I do not see, I barely see the cars ahead. That would be, I saw 2 of them briefly, they could be close. The battle for 10th and 11th. This is the last lap. Still about a second gap to the car behind. We are in 12th. It's possible they took a little damage from that contact earlier. Not sure who contacted who exactly. They were battling for position side by side. We almost went 3 wide there. But we pulled it back a little. And their battle allowed them to come into contact and allow us to get by cleanly. Looks like the gap to the car behind is opening up a little bit. We did have pace on them previously, I believe. Looks like we're really getting used to the damage that's on our car. Able to catch and pass some of these cars that we don't think had much damage until we passed them. Coming into the final corners here. We started the race in P5. We are going to finish in 12th. Our rating went from a 1333. We lost 32 points and went to a 1301. That's okay. We could have finished worse. But that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.